Hey kids, old grandpa here without words, huh? I got a message today from one of my subscribers, I assume subscriber, and they were asking me for some advice, I guess, and it's way outside my comfort zone. I've been married most of my life. My first wife and I were married for 17 years, and frankly, I thought that was going to continue forever. And then I met this other girl that came to work for me, and it just overturned my whole world. And and now 20 years later, she left me. She left everybody, and so I'm alone. So I don't know how qualified I am to give relationship advice. But with that caveat in mind, I guess I can offer my perspective. Now, I'm not going to name names because it's nobody else's business but hers, who she is. But I guess the situation is that she been dating a guy for a while, and she's kind of crazy about him, and she's not quite sure if he is as crazy about her, and she wants to know whether or not she should continue to pursue the relationship or not. So like I said, relationship counseling is not exactly my strong suit. All I can do is give you the perspective, and I guess I've been male for 58 years, so I can give you a male perspective. I've been a young teenager in love. I've been a adult male in love. I've been an old guy in love, and out of love. And so I think I understand at this point in my life what love looks like, and maybe that's what she's counting on. So anyhow, here it is. And again, I can only speak from my own experience. If this guy is into you, if he loves you and you're his person, and there's not very many of these peeps out in the world, you're not going to say there's only one person in the world for you, but if he's not ready to walk away from absolutely everything that he holds dear in his life so that he can be with you, then he's not the right guy. I guess that's the simplest way of saying it. If he's not willing to completely turn his life upside down and forget about all the plans and dreams that he ever made, then so that he could be with you, then he's not the right guy for you. It's that simple. I think it's hard being lonely. Oh boy, I know that. Wow. I haven't been lonely in my whole life until the separation with my current soon-to-be ex-wife. And man, it's been tough and sad and depressing and all that kind of stuff. So I get that. I understand that, and I understand you want to cleave on to someone who shows you the time of day and shares a little kindness with you, but it's got to be more than that. It really has to be more than that. It can't just be someone that's okay. It can't be just someone that's a good choice or a good match, or it can't be someone who can just provide you with a better quality of life. It has to be somebody who will absolutely rock your world, who is someone who is willing to just do absolutely anything for you, someone willing to step in front of a bullet for you, someone willing to push you out of the way and get hit by a car, somebody willing to go to the hospital and give you a kidney, somebody willing to die for you. If they're not, It's not the right person. Keep looking. I know that's hard, but keep looking. Don't waste your time on those people that aren't that person either. Try to find Mr. Right, and you're going to go through a whole lot of Mr. Wrongs. You maybe even go through a couple Mr. Babies. But if he's the right guy, he'll let you know. He'll be the guy who'll stand out in the street and sing to you. He'll be the guy that'll not be at all embarrassed to embarrass himself in any way possible to get your attention and your affection. He'll be the guy that will be willing to lose everything he's got so he can be with you. I mean, lose his money, lose his family, lose himself even. And ladies, I think it should be the same way, frankly. I think as I now as I'm now in the dating pool, as it were, I'm looking for that special lady that would be willing to do whatever she needs to do to be with me, because that would be what I would be willing to do to be with her. And that can be difficult, especially at our ages. Now you start getting up in the later years of life, and boy, you're pretty well established, so it's tough, but that's what it is. Life isn't easy. Nothing in life is easy. Nothing in life is supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. So I guess to answer her question is, that's kind of my thoughts about it. And, I think you already know the answer to that question. I think you're just, kind of in some ways just kind of contacting me to see about getting confirmation for what you already want to do. And I'm sorry I can't give that to you. I know what you want to do is to, start developing, more of a plan with this guy. But from what you tell me, it doesn't seem to me like he is really that much into you. He's not willing to sacrifice everything for you. And you guys have been together long enough to know each other well enough at this point that that shouldn't be a question anymore. So anyhow, this is Dear Grandpa, I guess, doing a little relationship counseling, which again I don't think I'm really qualified to do. Certainly have no training in that, except I've been a guy for 58 years. I do know how guys think, ladies, and you know what we're after. We're after, I mean, from the time we're infants. When we were born, we were looking to breastfeed, and 60 years, almost 60 years later, kind of looking to do the same thing. So it's just sort of a male instinct. It's what we are inherently programmed to do. It's what we're supposed to be doing. It's not anything bad. It's not something that should be frowned upon even. It's just, we're natural animals and we have natural animalistic instincts, and sure, we can, in compliance with the norms of society, we can suspend those, but the reality of it is that everyone's looking for tenderness and affection and togetherness and fellowship, and those things kind of come first, and everything else is really secondary to that. So anyhow, this is Grandpa signing off here with my first episode of Dear Grandpa. So I guess if anybody else out there needs some advice, feel free to comment to me. But anyhow, please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.